我现在在深圳，那个什么仙湖植物园，看，台湾像是，那台湾的也带来这边，也不是个也不知道咋整，不过invasive species，那白千层，哎，我听到有特别的鸟的声音，好像在上面。哎，我可告诉你们，在湖里面呢，如果是没有什么人，没有什么人去看的话，可能有龙也说不定。那是因为这个公园是非常的大的，所以啊，我觉得应该是没有龙，在湖里面太多人了，他们看他们围观还是什么的，龙也不喜欢，也不会藏在这儿。我是龙，我也不藏在这儿，这么多人，你们看，yeah, I, you know what? I believe people are just stupid. You know, they are. Fools are ruling over us. Fools are sitting on the high places. Fools are ruling over us on the high places. At the high places. Or in the high places. You know why I say that? Because you know, a black butterfly came to me and greeted me again, like today, in mainland China. So it's not limited to Hong Kong or to the UK. I'm just popular with animals. I'm popular with animals, whether they be insects or mammals or, or birds. I'm just popular with all these animals. I don't even need humans. I don't. Look at this. This is a Buddhist temple, I think. Buddhist temple is this way. 天上人间, is that way. I don't know what that is, but I'm curious. So, yeah, you know what? People claim to be scientists, yeah. Right. So I think I'm gonna go that way because I want to walk around the pond, this pond. Yeah, I was gonna say people claim to know about science, but they don't, especially when it comes to animal science. Just because they know anatomy doesn't mean they know what the animals are trying to say. Yeah. Now this is what they said. They claim that according to science, animals have no voice. In other words, according to these people, they claim that animals cannot ask for freedom, they cannot ask for help, they cannot ask for protection. They have no voice after all. That's what the scientists claim. And this is actually foolishness. It is foolishness. Yeah. They would then claim that I've got no wisdom. But I tell you this though. Animals can ask for help. We've seen them do that. Right? Right, guys? Yeah. I hope you guys agree with me, You know what? Animals can ask for help. There are examples of animals asking for help. Yeah, they don't speak our language, but they do speak some sort of language. They do. Otherwise, they wouldn't be able to communicate with anyone. Right? They do communicate with each other, look. And they also communicate with other species as well, in case you might believe that I'm lying, but I'm not. Yeah? Interspecies communication does exist, even though they don't share the same common language. Yeah? I told you before, they do have interspecies communication. Yes, they do. That's why the herbivores instinctively know, they instinctively know whether a predator is in the mood to hunt or not. That's why when a leopard was walking past a herd of wildebeest, the wildebeest did not run because they knew that the leopard was not hunting at that point. They could tell. And how could they tell, you know? These animal scientists, they are so arrogant. And then they of course they claim that animals cannot ask for freedom. That's not true. Yeah? They will behave in certain ways. They will be rebellious. When they are rebellious, it's because they want freedom. They don't want to be ridden. If a horse doesn't want to be ridden, it's gonna act untamed. It's a fact. It's a fact. It's gonna act up. Yeah? The horse is gonna act up because the horse doesn't want to be ridden. Right? Am I wrong? Correct me if I were wrong, but obviously because I'm correct, yeah, there's nothing you can say against me. You are just liars. You just don't know what you're talking about, and you envy me because nature has chosen me. It's a fact. It is a fact. Don't you dare lecture me on what is fact and what isn't. Alright? And then animals can and do ask for protection. Yes, they can. You know, how do wolves ask for protection from their pack members? The wolf just howls or growls or barks or whatever and the wolf just gives out signals, yeah? The wolf just gives out behavioral signals, right? And then the other wolves would come. I'm asking for reinforcement, yeah? The wolf, yeah? When a wolf is asking for reinforcement, when a wolf sees an opponent that he believed that he could not beat by himself, he's going to ask for reinforcement, and then the other wolves are going to come answering to his summons. When you know what, when a dog was lying there, yeah, I went down there and I was invading his space and he did not like it. And then he was growling and he retreated until he went to the next dog, which was over there, and then he laid down close by. This behavior is protection seeking. Yeah, it is protection seeking. The dog was saying, hey, look, I want to be close to my pack member, so in case anything happens, if this woman tried to attack me, yeah, if this woman tried to attack me, I can be protected by my pack member. That's how it is. And then when the dogs make noises, yeah, the dogs are warning people, yeah, warning their owners, warning their pack members. Somebody has invaded my territory. Come here and help me. That's what the dog was saying. If you're ignorant and arrogant, you're not gonna hear what the dogs and the other animals are saying to you. Animals can and do communicate. Yes, they can and do communicate. If you're arrogant, if you're ignorant, you're never gonna understand them. You're just trying to learn about them as a scientist. But science alone cannot answer certain questions about animals. Yeah? They can't because humans are too arrogant. They just think they are so much higher than animals. They think we can't even communicate. Imagine if God were like this, you know? Imagine if the true God, a creator, yeah? The creator God, imagine that he doesn't want to communicate with humans because we are too low down. Yeah, because we are too low down. This God is so far away from humans. He is infinite. And he'd be like, why should I communicate with humans? They are low lives. I don't need to communicate with them. They won't understand me anyway. They can't even communicate. Imagine that. You know what? According to the God, like whichever God there is, who created everything, and he'd be like, I don't want to communicate with humans because they can't communicate. According to God, we cannot communicate. We cannot communicate because we're too low down. But you know what? We do communicate with each other. We have a language. we have a language. right? We have languages, we can talk to each other. Yes, we can. And we also can, to some extent, talk to other animals as well, yeah? And we can also try to understand what other animals are trying to convey. You know, that's what I'm saying. Yes, we can, to a certain extent. Yeah? It is just like, okay, do you speak Korean? Okay. If you do, oh, wait. Do you speak Hebrew? Right? So let's say, okay, let's say this community speaks only Hebrew. All right. And then I'm an English speaker, and then I go in there. I only speak English, for example, right? I only speak English, and then I hear them speaking in Hebrew, and then I say, well, they can't talk because I don't understand them. I mean, how on earth? Like, how on earth do you reconcile? How on earth do you reconcile this? Like, I don't know how you're supposed to harmonize everything, because if you claim that somebody cannot communicate, you're saying that they have no language at all, that they just can't communicate. They don't have a voice. Yes, they do have a voice. You're just not listening. That's the thing, because you're not listening. Animals have a voice, okay? They can ask for protection. They can ask for help. They can ask for freedom. But you people are too arrogant, too ignorant. You are not listening. Yeah, you guys gotta agree with me, you know. When we build up like a positive relationship with the animals and plants and the sun and the air, there's nothing to fear, because nature will protect me. Nature is on my side. It doesn't matter if you say, oh, what will happen if there be a storm? I was like, I don't mind. I don't mind, because I know nature is on my side. So whatever happens, happens. Right? If you fear the storm, yeah, it's like, why don't you go up the hill if there's a storm? You know what? I don't mind going up the hill during a storm. But I think some people are gonna stop me from doing it. For real. If you think I were kidding, yeah, let me demonstrate to you. I don't know if there's enough time for me to do so, but storm. If there's a storm and I were in the middle of the sea, what am I supposed to do? Nothing. What do you think I'm supposed to do if I were in the middle of the sea and there's like a storm? A storm in the middle of a sea. Well, let it happen, yeah? Let it happen. Let's see what happens, right?